Well, we have seen some exciting Rocket League today here, Quantum Deathcat. We've got one more match coming our way. Welcome back to Season 3, Week 11 of Rocket League here at EGF. My name is Warren Joker Hammond, and I am especially excited about this next game we've got for ourselves, QDC.
Definitely UT Arlington and Rochester. I mean, two extremely high up their teams when it comes to not just the standings, but these two are CRL top tiers, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say it that way. I was gonna say something else, but I don't think I could say it that way. Top tiers, definitely top tiers.
That they are. UTR linking sporting a perfect record right now, 10-0 coming into week 11. RIT just taking one loss at the hands of Marquette, the other 10-0 team right now. Kickoff starting already. We've got Samba going away with it. Thinking about Overwatch there for a second. Samba running away with it initially, but it's going to be kept over on RIT's side of the field pretty handily already by this UTA team. Now we've got an opportunity for RIT coming, though. Soccer Sean looking to make something of it, but it's not going to come to fruition. Now we've got Akon looking to maybe get a pass. Soccer Sean goes for a deflect, not quite going to go into the goal. Samba going to come away with it now in the corner, but look at this shot coming in from Akon, just barely off the crossbar. Going to see if a follow-up is there from RIT. Not going to be the case this time. Polka Dot now with a breakaway, but the defense is there from RIT one more time. Samba now with an opportunity to center it, but it's going to go back down, careening towards UTA's side of the field. Akon looking for an opportunity here, but it's going to be Soccer Shaw now starting to chase it back, picking it up roughly in the midfield. Going to try and pass it off the backboard, but it's going to be Samba coming away with possession instead and starting to drive it back down towards RIT. But they're not letting up on any of the pressure, at least not at the moment. Soccer Sean looking to keep it in play for RIT. It's just getting bounced around here in this corner. We're going to see it centered. Briefly, Akon comes in for a shot, but going to be denied once again. Jacob now with another opportunity, keeping it here in the corner, seeing if they can get a flip reset, maybe get it over to one of their teammates. It's going to go down, and that's going to be Soccer Sean opening things up for
Yeah,
RIT.
Both Titans fighting themselves with some great opportunities off the bat. The RIT starting us off with 1 minute and 23 seconds off of the clock. And Soccer Sean will find the first goal. That is a great little flip reset there to waste a little bit of time. It allows UTA to get back into position, but they did not use that time wisely. However, that's a great
Oh!
response from Polka Dot, and that is how we tie up this game. Not even a minute 30 into this one, 7 seconds after this first goal.
Wow, and look at that. Jacob was just there a little too late to defend it for RIT. Beautiful shot coming in from UTA. Like you said, right off that kickoff. Tie game. Now Adverse going to come away with the advantage initially. Sakashan looking for a pinch, but misses it. And that's going to give an opportunity now for UTA to try and make something of this. Going to bounce it off the backboard. No shot going to be in the works, though, this time. Samba going to be able to center it. But in fact, it's going to be RIT letting it careen down towards UTA's side of the field. Adverse trying to defend is able to do so successfully. Jacob now looking to come away with possession once again. It's actually going to bounce in front of RIT's goal. And Samba scores. UTA up 2-1.
Jacob, just a little bit too much power into that one.
Yep.
And because of that, it goes off that lip. It flies up into the air, and that is not what you want. I probably think he wanted to roll that up the wall over the net, but sadly, that's just not what happens. Instead, it bounces right to the crease, and there's nothing you can do there if you are the defender.
No, there certainly wasn't. That was fantastic coming out from UTA right there. Perfect opportunity they took advantage of. Shot comes in. UTA putting a lot of pressure on RIT right now. The pressure was really going on UTA to begin with, but now the tables have certainly turned. Ball going to be picked up in the midfield by Samba. Going to bounce it back down towards RIT side of the field. Going to be cleared out of the way by Soccer Sean. At least for the moment. Polka Dot now trying to get it back towards RIT side of the field. And they're going to be able to, as it first comes away, but they're going to look for a pinch off the backboard. Not going to find it, but the shot from Samba goes in. UTA now starting to run away with this one.
Great one here. At first gets over one and over Soccer Sean, and again, I did not think we'd see this in a more professional game where you're just sitting on the goal line as the goaltender, as the last man back, right? You know it. It's suicide to to play like that, to not be moving at all, is practically to just be an immovable pylon.
Yeah. Yeah, that is certainly true. Jacob caught
Oh
out there. Now
no.
there's a breakaway opportunity. Goal is open. And UTA extends their lead to 3.
Look at this triple commit here. Double commit into
Mm.
the ball, into that corner, and the last man back is forced to go for it because, or else he fears a 2-on-1, which would allow them to make some passing plays and absolutely destroy him there. But missing the ball stops that from ever happening, and it just goes straight into the net instead.
Yeah, all right, T. Look at had a couple of misplays right there. Kind of gonna see if they can try and make up for it now though on the offense. Gonna see though Polka Dot coming away with possession, outplaying a couple of the RIT defenders right there. Adverse as well, gonna keep it in play, but to be picked up by Jacob now. This is absolutely an opportunity for RIT to come away with it. They bounce it off into the corner, but there's not gonna be anybody there to follow it up.
Oh.
Jacob is an open net though. Huge goal.
Huge goal, huge opening. The net is as wide as it could possibly be. And that's because Adverse accidentally backflips instead of doing the double jump into the aerial there. Obviously, when you double jump into the aerial, you do want to do it as quick as possible, but you also want to go up in the air as quick as possible. So when you do point yourself downwards, sometimes you will backflip by accident, which is exactly what happened there, which led to the miss. 120 left on this clock. 2 goals left to claw back here for RIT.
That there are. But with a team like RIT, it is certainly in the realm of possibility. Soccer Sean looking to try and get this ball into play for someone from RIT. Gonna be a ball flying in front of the net. Samba able to come away with a successful 50 there, preventing the shot. 1 minute left to go. RIT has to pick up the pace here in these remaining seconds, and they've already got it back on UTA side of the field. And oh, Jacob gonna be there just a little bit early.
No.
Shot going towards the goal, and oh, gotta be UTA extending their lead to 3 once again.
And look at the speed that this has. Adverse. Oh, I thought that was him. I thought that was him as well. Soccer Sean just barely touches that, and it sadly goes into his own net. Double deflection there. Oh man, I thought it was off the first deflect. I thought that was sick, but instead it's a really sick own goal, right? That angle is really hard to hit, and sadly, most of the time when you score the sickest goal you ever scored in the game, it's normally an own goal.
Ooh, Soccer Sean barely coming away with the save right there. Adverse going for a pinch. Not going to quite get it. Soccer Sean now looking to try and maneuver it around the defender. They are successful, but Samba's going to be able to clear it away. 20 seconds left to go, and RIT has to score several goals in a few seconds to come back in this first game. Otherwise, UTA going to go up 1-0 in this battle of these juggernauts. Ball in UTA's corner right now, but it's going to careen harmlessly high over the net. But this laser of a shot from Jacob connects.
Not just a shot, the pass. Look at how fast that pass is. He just centers that immediately, and there's nothing you could do. Adverse, again, sitting still, and as the pass was made is when he jumped to try and make that save, right? He was already going to predict where the ball was going to go, and even despite the fact that he does that, he's just not there in time. 5-3 will be the final score of this game. Game number 1 goes to UTA, but RIT is nowhere near out of this series.
Oh, no, they're not. Going down by 2 goals in the first game, not too bad. And I mean, look at how many, we saw a flash of it for a second, but there were a similar number of shots on goal for both sides. So it was just the defense of UTA playing a little bit stronger.
Yeah, definitely a bit stronger out of UTA here. RIT.
Actually, RIT had more shots.
They did have more shots. It wasn't much more, though.
Yeah.
But it was more shots in the end. Of course, there was an opportunity, right? There was an opportunity on the side of RIT to take this one away. It's just their defense, right? The defense made more mistakes, but UT Arlington made their own mistakes. So both teams not perfect whatsoever in this first game. And we will see very likely a lower score heading into this next one, but just as many shots. Right? Of course, both of these teams extremely good. You expect their defense to be a lot more solid than what it was in game number 1.
Yeah, absolutely right. They're just getting warmed up here. Kickoff going to send the ball down towards UTA side of the field. Akon going to be able to pick it up in the corner. Jacob looking to get it as well, but Polka Dot's there to deny the opportunity. Soccer Sean now tries to get it back over towards UTA side of the field, but unsuccessful at the moment. Jacob, though, with an opportunity and a breakaway right here. The demo coming in favor of Samba, though. So no going to be any opportunity for RIT at the moment, as they're going to be respawning momentarily. Akon tries to get the ball centered once again. It's going to careen, though, harmlessly down towards UTA's corner. Nice centering pass coming in, but nobody there to follow up on it from RIT. This time it's going to be RIT coming away with the demo. They got an opportunity here. Jacob looking to center it, but Polka Dot's there to deny. UTA, though, doubling up a little bit on the ball right there, but still successful in keeping it out of their goal. Adverse now trying to get some momentum here, but Soccer Sean doing a good job of keeping the pressure on UTA.
No.
Oh, ball sent back towards UTA's goal. It almost goes in once again. Akon looking for another opportunity here. Bounces. Here's a shot from Jacob, and that scores.
The first shot from Jacob there had such a wide open net. He just hits the post, though, but they can continue on the offensive rush because they are all out of sorts when it comes to the defense here on UTA. They just lost track of the defense there, and the rotations were just in shambles, in absolute shambles. They could not bring it back together.
No, they couldn't, but they're looking to bring it back right now. Early possessions going in favor of UTA right now. Sama going to be able to get the ball towards the midfield. Akon coming away with it, though, at the moment. Going to be able to center as well. Put it towards the goal. Can anyone get there? Adverse there in the nick of time. But Soccer Sean looking to capitalize on this opportunity. Able to chase it down into the corner. Akon got to come away with it. Polka Dot going to be able to move it away harmlessly, though, back towards midfield. Pressure still being put on by RIT, though, almost single-handedly by Akon at the moment.
3 minutes and 20 seconds on this clock. We can see it.
Whoa!
No, that was close, but no angle there to be had. That was very close. I saw that one coming, and you did too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is some great play. But sadly, does not turn into a goal. 180 seconds left on this clock here. Plenty of time for this game to be tied up or for it to go way up in terms of RIT.
Yeah, nice opportunity here. It's just robbed from that goal. No. Again, off the backboard. Akon going to be able to chase it down and keep it out of any kind of dangerous area for the moment. Demo comes in onto them, though, so a brief opportunity for UTA here to really put on some pressure. Samba going to come away with it, and they've got an opportunity. Look at that demo coming out in the nick of time for RIT. Polka Dot, though, keeping it back in play. Soccer Sean goes up for it, but just misses. Jacob going to try and contest adverse in the corner right here. It's going to be centered. Samba has an opportunity, but it's going to be denied. And now the ball firmly on UTA's side of the field. Soccer Sean looking to try and keep it back from RIT's goal, but it's not going to be the case. Nice goal there from Samba.
Oh, what is that? Polka Dot gets that pop up in the air. Look at Samba. Oh, the small redirect. It hits the side of his car.
Yeah, that was just a gentle touch to deflect it beautifully into the net right there. Love seeing
he made it look like a flip reset, right?
Yeah, he did, actually.
That's what really screwed the pooch there. He absolutely fooled everyone by faking the flip reset hit and instead just knocking it sideways and changing its direction. What a smart goal.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play there coming out from UTA. Adverse now trying to center it once again, maybe even taking a shot. But they're going to pass it back to Samba instead, who's going to be able to get it over to Polka Dot. Jacob misses the contest right there. Now Polka Dot with an opportunity. Ball's going to go a little bit high. Tries to just flick it in, but not going to be in the cards that time. Jacob with a breakaway opportunity. They're going to be able to get it past Adverse. Samba now tries to pick it up in the corner, but it's going to be Soccer Sean keeping it in play for RIT. All going to careen now towards the middle of the field. Akon going to have to try and clear once again for RIT. They're going to be successful and almost goes into that top right corner of the net as well. Ball going to bounce off the backboard. Here's a double tap opportunity. Pass as well, but not going to come in this time for UTA. Just a little over a minute to go, and this could really go either way.
Definitely could. Tied at 1 with 62 seconds left on this clock. Plenty of time for mistakes still to be made or for heroes to be born. Let's see if we'll see a tie game still at the end of regulation or if one of these two teams will find the back of the net. That's some great passing plays. However, it's a little too high and there's no one in the back of the zone here, but Jacob saves them. Great job by him to stop that from turning into a massive, massive mistake.
Yeah, that was very close. RIT has to be thanking their lucky stars right now. Jacob going to try and take the ball away from Adverse, but they're going to be able to drive right around them. Soccershaw going to be there, though, in the end to try and keep this in play for RIT. A demo comes in, and that's the shot. Beautiful play from Polka Dot.
Oh, man, look at this demo. This demo is everything. Polka Dot not only puts out this pass here, he even uses the ball as a screen to cover him coming over and demoing the player through the play. Beautifully done, and then he just knows that his teammate's going to be there, not going to miss that shot. UTA nearly make it 3-1 as well, but it's going to be 2-0 in their favor if RIT can't find a goal in the next 10 seconds here. There is barely any time left, and they need to score.
That they do. 3 seconds left to go. Akon going to try and center it, but it's going to be Polka Dot who's able to almost ground the ball. Going to keep it alive for RIT. Akon looking for an opportunity here. Going to keep it in the air. They're going to try and dribble it towards the goal. Opportunity comes in from Jacob, but he's not quite there. Soccershaw once again keeping it in play, but it's just the defense in the ground in the way. UTA goes up 2-0 in a very hard-fought second game.
Oh, man. This game was more what I would have imagined. 7-9 were the shots in favor of UTA. Again, they're not the ones shooting the most, but they are the ones with the most quality of chances for sure. Now, on the side of RIT, right, it's not like they're playing bad whatsoever. They're playing extraordinarily well, but both teams making mistakes, right? Seton Hall, when they were playing up against Butler, they played perfect, right? You're going to look back at that VOD, not a single double commit, not a single rotational error, right? But they weren't pressured. That's the difference, right? It felt like Butler didn't exactly pressure them into those mistakes, right? The demos, stuff like that, the bumps. At this point, UT Arlington and Rochester are just absolutely demoing and bumping each other out of their normal rotations, because if both teams were playing passive, no mistakes would ever be made, right? Both teams are playing absolutely well because of that. Maybe one or two mistakes would be made, right? But at this point in time, there are multiple mistakes during the entirety of the game because both of these teams are forcing it upon each other, right? Both of these teams are forcing the other one into mistakes.
Yeah, that they are. Going to be an early opportunity for UTA. They're going to score in the first 8 seconds.
This could be it. We could have a 3-0 here in favor of UTA, and it's going to start off 8 seconds into game 3. At this point in time, this is extremely scary now for RIT because they're forced into a mistake early on, but for the next 292 seconds, they cannot make another mistake.
No, they certainly cannot. Samba with a nice lip reset there. Almost gets a shot in. Gonna try and pinch it out of the corner as well, but it's gonna go into the waiting wheels of Jacob. Akon gonna be able to come away with it now and try to outdrive a couple of these defenders from UTA. It's gonna be Soccershaw with a shot. Open goal, goes right in. No contest.
And look at this. Again, no goalie in the back of the net. Samba makes a mistake and Polka Dot just gets tackled like it's the Super Bowl again, right? 1-1. 34 minutes and 33 seconds left, and this game is just absolutely aggressive, right? This is peak meta soccer at this point that we are seeing out of both of these teams, but UTA definitely taking most advantage out of both of them so far.
Yeah, that they have. They've been the ones who've had the clutch factor so far in this game, and they've been the ones to force RIT into some mistakes as well. We're going to see a demo come in, though, in favor of RIT this time. Tigers now looking to try and drive it down the field. Akon still coming away with it, able to outplay that defender. Oh, and a beautiful shot from Soccershaw. Not quite going to make it this time around, but that leaves an opportunity for Adverse right here. It's all up to Akon to try and deny it. They're able to do that, but the pressure still being put on by Samba and the rest of UTA. Akon with a nice contest right there. Going to briefly take it away from UTA's possession. Soccershaw now looking to drive it down the field, but they're going to meet Adverse and Adversity in the midfield, who's going to be able to dribble it in the air. Almost knocks it in. Gives the follow-up. Going to go in. No, Soccershaw, the hero this time for RIT that they needed. Jacob looking to pitch it in the corner, but instead just stops the momentum completely. But they're going to be able to try and center it. The defense is going to be there in time, though, this time. Soccershaw looking for an opportunity to center it, but it's going to go away to Adverse. Nice pass over to Samba. There's going to be an aerial dribble and a beautiful goal. And that other player coming in to disrupt the RIT defender, that was spectacular.
Adverse absolutely loves that game. He takes
Yeah.
that ball, flicks it up into the air to pass it to his teammate, and then aerials, as if he's going for the ball, goes for the player. Great
Yeah.
aerial tackle again. And this is what I expect out of top tier Rocket League teams. And that's exactly what we're seeing top tier Rocket League. It all started into this quarter here when the pinch just did not work. It just killed the ball's speed instead of pitching the ball. That happens, right? That just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. And that RNG just did not go RIT's way.
No, it did not. They're going to be looking to pray to RNGesus in these next couple of minutes. But a beautiful shot from Polka Dot. Going to extend the lead of UTA by another goal.
They're not praying hard enough is what you're saying, pretty much. As Polka Dot fights that ball just slightly before and nearly halfway through this game. 2-goal advantage. And at this point, RIT could be dead in the water already. Let's see if they could come back here.
That's true, they might be, but they're going to do the best that they can. Ball going to be sent over to RIT side. Nice shot comes in, but a beautiful block from 8Con right there. Now Jacob with the ball, going to send it down towards UTA side of the field, looking to try and get it over to one of their teammates. Ball going to go a little bit high this time around. Jacob going to send it back towards UTA's neck. Can Jacob make anything of it? They do! Bringing RIT back within a goal. This is not over yet.
Not exactly just yet. Great demo by 8Con, and it allows them to have this wide open net. This is why the demos and the bumps are the new meta. Have you seen every goal of this game so far?
Right.
Every single one. Bumps, demos. Right?
Yes.
And this is forcing the other team out of rotations, out of their comfort zone, and both teams are doing it. It's high octane gameplay, and it absolutely just messes with your brain, because as a player, you need to get into the mindset that what my rotations are right now could be disrupted because my teammates or even myself could be dead within the next few seconds and someone needs to take my place. Absolutely.
Yeah, that is so much to try and keep track of in a game like Rocket League. Nice center. 8Con takes a shot, but a beautiful block, but it's not going to be there this time. Jacob going to be able to even up the score. RIT wants this reverse sweep.
Did I say dead in the water? No, I didn't say that. I never said that whatsoever. We're tied at 3 with 107 seconds left on the clock here, and RIT absolutely need to score at least one more goal, whether that's in regulation or in overtime. There needs to be one more goal coming out of the side of RIT, or else they will lose this game here up against Arlington. And I mean, this is a big match for these two guys, right? It's for sure just a rivalry match overall, because they must be playing against each other so often, not just in this league, but in other leagues, right? In the CRL in general as well. So both of these teams here have something to prove.
That they do. Beautiful shot comes in. The follow-up is there. Polka Dot might have put UTA over. This goal has to be answered by RIT for them to stay in this matchup.
What a save by 8Con, though. Can you just appreciate that save?
It was beautiful.
Beautiful, but it's sadly, instead of going up in the air into the ceiling, it goes off the crossbar and back into the middle of the crease. Easy pot in for UTA. Back on the defense, though. They need to make a good save, and right now, they need to keep the ball out of their own net because they want to sweep this game. 4-3 is the score right now. They have, again, the opportunity. They have the lead.
Whoa.
Oh, but that demo was scary.
That it was, but UTA did a great job of clearing the ball as well, despite that demo. Now Jacob with an opportunity here. 8Con gonna see if they can tip it over. Nice shot goes in. Nothing can be done right there. Soccer shot evens up the score again.
Oh, wow, look at this. This backflip from Jacob absolutely fools both defenders. They're expecting Jacob to go for this. And Polka Dot and Samba out of position because of it. Because of that nice communication. Oh, man, that is so smart out of Jacob. He just bamboozles these players. 4-4 now, 35 seconds, and practically next goal wins.
Yeah, exactly. These final seconds are going to be absolutely crucial. It's these last 30 seconds that it has come down to. Soccer Sean going to try and center it, but it's going to be Polka Dot coming away with it right in the midfield. Demo comes in favor of RIT. They have an opportunity here. Soccer Sean going to be trying to center it to Jacob, but they're not going to be there. Akon instead going to have to pick up the ball towards their own goal. Shot comes in, but it's going to be easily denied by UTA. 8 seconds left to go in regulation. We may be headed to overtime here. UDC, 3 seconds left to go. Can anybody make anything of these last few seconds? It doesn't look like they will.
No, sadly not. So, overtime here. If UTA score, they sweep the series. If RIT score, we go to game number 4, and the reverse sweep commences.
That is absolutely true. Adverse going to look to try and put this away right now. Beautiful aerial dribble comes in, but the contest is going to be successful from RIT, but UTA still with an opportunity right here. Akon now trying to desperately keep the ball out of UTA's hands, but it's still going to be put into RIT's side of the field. Polka Dot now with an opportunity. Can they make anything of it? Shot goes in. Jacob with an absolutely spectacular save coming in. Now Soccer Sean with an opportunity here, but it's going to be Adverse coming away with it. And the aerial contest is successful. Open net. That's the game. That's the series. UTA take it 3-0.
Oh, man. 2 amazing shots out of UTA there. Both times the defense were in wrong positions, and this one ends because of boost over ball. You're going for boost even though you're the last man back, and that's not normally something that you want to do, right? You want to have the boost before you turn into the last man back. Normally you get the boost while you're the last man back turns into the second man, right? And the last man back normally rotates in with full boost. At this point, he did not have boost. He had to go get boost. And so that left the net wide open.
Yeah. Well, this was a closer game than the first ones we cast, but still a 3-0. UT Arlington, I think, firmly cementing themselves in the upper echelons, even more so than I believe Seton Hall did as well. Beautiful game coming out from them. And we're going to throw to a short break before we get an interview with one of them. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family beyond the binary. Once again, we have another interview for you, this time from one of the stars of UT Arlington. First off, Samba, congratulations on a really nice win over another top team in RIT.
Yeah, thank you so much. We were pretty excited for this game because we know how good this team is, and glad we got the victory.
Yeah, you were able to win it in 3-0 as well. So kudos to you for not even letting RIT take a game off of you. That is a tough thing to do against another top team like that. Now, I understand that you've got some exciting news with your esports program. You're in a brand new facility, are you not?
Yeah, it actually just finished about like 2 months ago, like the end of summer, or not in the summer, like like December. And yeah, it's nice to be in person sometimes. You know, vibes are better. Team environment's great. You know, it's a whole different aspect of like rather talking to like online and all that stuff. You know, work together, fist bump and all that stuff. Unfortunately, we couldn't be there tonight, but hopefully in the future we're able to be there a little bit more.
Excellent. Well, now that you've knocked down RIT, another one of the juggernauts in this tournament, who do you have your sights set on next? Is there anybody else coming up against that you really want to make a statement about when you face them?
Uh, they were like the biggest threat, I think. I know y'all said like Marquette's undefeated, right? Something like that.
Yes, Marquette's also
Yeah,
undefeated.
so yeah, I guess we'll have to take them down too. Make sure we're the only undefeated team. But no, we're just ready to keep rolling through, hopefully keep this undefeated record going.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, having an undefeated record, especially 11 games in, is definitely tough to do. Up against RIT, I'm sure you guys practiced all week to make sure that, I mean, of course you do other games, right? You do other leagues, you even do CRL, right? Is this a team that you fight off often against in CRL?
Yeah, they're in the East, so it's more of like we
Okay.
scrim them.
Mm.
But yeah, other than that, we don't play them, you know, in the league and stuff. We've seen them in other tournaments too in the past, so we're pretty familiar with this team and their players.
I'm sure they're familiar with yours then as well. So a nice little grudge match is always nice, of course, and always nice to see two Titans coming together. So anyone you want to shout out here before we do end off for the night here, me and Juggle.
Yeah, shout out to all our fans. Shout out to Adverse and Polk. Thank you to Polk for you know, stepping in. He did a great job, and you know, especially in the 3-0, and he had some good goals and good defensive play. And shout out to you guys for running this league. Oh God, for running this league. You know, just ready to keep going.
Awesome. Well, glad to hear it. Congratulations to you once again. Good luck in the rest of the season. And yeah, kudos to you again for keeping a perfect record through week 11.
Yeah, thank y'all. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Well, that's going to do it for myself and Quantum Deathcat. We're going to be taking our leave at this point, but we will be leaving you in the very capable and exciting hands of Soy and Septilence, a pair of phenomenal casters. So they're going to take you later into the evening, but that's going to be it for us. That's going to be it for us for now. QDC, any final words you'd like to leave the audience with?
Listen, this was a wonderful weekday night here. A wonderful Wednesday here at EGF. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And oh, you're right next to me here. You're the wonderful Juggle God is right next to me here. Oh
Stroke my
man.
beard. Stroke my beard.
Yes, stroking your beard.
All right, we got to get off the air now.
Yeah, we gotta get off
After
before,
that.
before we embarrass ourselves anymore. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get off. Soy Septilence will be with you shortly for three more games, I do believe, actually. That will be upcoming for the rest of the night. So don't go anywhere if you want more Rocket League action.